We live in an era where our attention is constantly slipping away from us. Every single day is a barrage of unread messages, endless feeds, and minor digital maintenance that demands our immediate focus. To cope with this, most of us fall into a specific psychological trap. We try to clear the deck. We convince ourselves that if we can just knock out all these minor, urgent chores first, we'll finally have the space to focus on our real goals. But the deck never actually clears. The moment you cross 3 quick items off your list, 4 more emails arrive to take their place. Minor tasks are essentially infinite. They replenish themselves as soon as they're finished. By spending your prime energy trying to manage the trivial stuff, you push your largest ambitions to the very margins of your day. By the time the small stuff is done, you've run out of the daylight required to build something meaningful. Years ago, a quiet classroom demonstration offered a physical solution to this cycle. A professor walked in, stood before his students, and placed an empty glass jar on his desk. That glass jar is a rigid boundary. It represents the exact 24 hours you are given each day. It cannot stretch and it cannot expand. Competing for that exact same volume are 3 different materials. You have sand, which is your endless scrolling and minor distractions. You have pebbles, representing your daily responsibilities, your job, your commute, your chores. And finally, you have big rocks, your health, your family, and your core purpose. Because the jar is a fixed size, success isn't about packing more things in. It is a challenge of sequence. Here is how most of us approach our mornings. We wake up, grab our phones, and immediately flood our cognitive space with thousands of tiny inputs. By the time we even start our work, a massive chunk of our finite volume is already gone. Next, we layer our daily jobs, commuting, and errands right on top of that distracted foundation. The volume of the jar pushes right up to the absolute brim. Then, at the very end of an exhausting day, we try to force our health, our families, and our biggest dreams into whatever microscopic slivers of time remain. The structure physically rejects them. There is simply no room left. Fine granular materials like sand expand to consume whatever space you give them. If you let the distractions in first, you create a physical barrier that prevents your largest priorities from ever fitting inside the day. To fix this, you have to invert the process. You start with an empty schedule. Identify your absolute largest priorities and anchor them at the base of your day first. These are the pillars: your health, your family, and your peace of mind. Placing them first creates a stable foundation. They become the structural architecture of your schedule, rather than an afterthought. Now, when you add your jobs, your meetings, and your errands, they don't block out your values. Instead, these daily responsibilities naturally filter down, settling into the large, empty pockets that remain between your core priorities. Finally, you let the sand pour in last. The trivial matters, the scrolling, the emails, the minor worries, weave through the existing network, filling the remaining microscopic crevices. Both of these jars hold the exact same volume of material, but only the second sequence ensures that the most important elements of your life have a secure place to exist. We often talk about trying to save time, but time isn't a currency you can put in a vault and retrieve later. It is a strictly consumable resource. It can only ever be spent. And yet every single morning, you are handed a brand new opportunity. You get a complete reset and another chance to decide your order of operations. The only question you have to answer when you wake up is, what are you going to place inside first? You can spend another 24 hours chasing minor urgencies that won't matter 5 years from now. Or you can choose to protect the people and the ambitions that define who you are. Spend your capacity wisely. Put your big rocks in first. Whatever sand doesn't fit into the gaps by the end of the day was the part that didn't matter anyway.